Nashville has fewer police officers working today than it did a year ago. In fact, the department is now short-staffed by more than 100 officers.
Investigative reporter Ben Hall first reported how low morale has led to officers quitting. Now he tells us the chief is weighing in.
Chief Anderson released the message on Twitter, acknowledging it's a tough time for police officers and stating, "We are asking more of Nashville's police officers than ever before." He then said, frankly, "Our city needs more police officers."
They don't want to come here and be police officers. So we have people leaving at an increased rate and less people applying to come in the front door to be a police officer of this department.
The chief's statement came after our report showing the department is understaffed by 108 officers. The head of the Fraternal Order of Police said morale is at an all-time low. But even he was surprised by the number of officers leaving.
We were absolutely stunned by the number of folks that were leaving in January.
Just last month, 17 officers left. Only 3 of those took their pensions. Many went to work for other police departments. In the last 6 months, 54 officers have left. And the last recruiting class graduated just 29 officers. The department said in an email, "Clearly we are losing officers long before retirement age."
Metro Police Department's always hiring, but the new problem we have today, which we didn't have last year or the years before, is that people are no longer willing to be employed with the Metro Police Department.
Departments across the country are having trouble recruiting officers. But the FOP says Nashville's officers are upset the Metro Council canceled a promised pay raise, and officers don't feel supported. In November, voters approved a community oversight board to review complaints against police, something many officers fought.
The reason we had to move to a community oversight board is because the community didn't feel like their complaints were being upheld or listened to.
Community organizer Jacola Lane helped run the campaign for the oversight board. She's worried about low morale in the department.
The community oversight board is here to help everyone, including officers. So it's in no way an attack.
She blames leadership in the department and the city for the low morale.
I think it is problematic that Metro employees did not receive their cost of living increases like they should have.
But Lane was also concerned by the chief's statement. She said his comment about agenda-based criticism of law enforcement nationally and to an extent locally read like it could be an attack on the oversight board.
When you do mention that and with no context, of course people are going to think about the Community Oversight Board, which is one of the main things that has been working on police accountability and transparency here in Nashville.
The other divisive issue police say is impacting morale is that District Attorney Glenn Funk filed murder charges against an officer who shot a man during a foot pursuit.
You've got a police officer who's being prosecuted for doing his job and following his training.
If they think that's what doing their jobs is, that's even more reason of why that there's division.
The chief ended his statement saying he's grateful for those who choose to wear the MNPD uniform and protect our community. Nashville's families should be too. Both Lane and Smallwood agree there's reason for concern. There's less agreement on what to do about it. Today, the police union listed lack of appreciation and support as reasons why people are quitting. All Metro employees were promised a pay raise last year, but they didn't get it because of the budget shortfall.